Watch until the end, because one small detail in this moment can change everything. May 31st, 2026. Busan woke up to a scene that few people could have imagined. What started as quiet rumors spreading through fan communities suddenly turned into one of the biggest BTS-related gatherings the city has seen in years. From the earliest hours of the morning, thousands of ARMY members poured into the Haeundae Beach area after reports emerged that BTS had officially begun preparations for Festa 2026 under the theme Keep Swimming. Within a short time, the atmosphere around the famous beachfront transformed completely. Hotels reported increased activity. Restaurants filled with visitors carrying purple merchandise. Local transportation routes became crowded as fans from different regions rushed toward Haeundae, hoping to witness even the smallest piece of history being made. The excitement was impossible to ignore. Every street leading toward the beach seemed filled with anticipation. Every conversation revolved around BTS. Every phone screen displayed photos, videos, and updates connected to the preparations. For ARMY, this was much more than a simple event setup. This felt like the beginning of something special. The significance of the location added another emotional layer to the story. Busan has always held a unique place in BTS history. It is the hometown of both Jimin and Jungkook, two members whose stories of growing up in the city have become part of BTS lore. For many fans, seeing Festa preparations unfold in Busan felt symbolic, almost like the group was reconnecting with an important chapter of its journey while preparing for the next one. As the day continued, eyewitnesses began sharing reports of large production crews moving equipment around designated areas near Haeundae Beach. Temporary structures appeared. Technical teams carried lighting equipment. Cameras were spotted being tested. Staff members moved with clear purpose, creating the impression that something much bigger was taking shape behind the scenes. No official details were immediately revealed. That uncertainty only fueled the excitement. Every movement became a topic of discussion. Every piece of equipment sparked new theories. Every glimpse of activity inspired thousands of social media posts. Many fans began connecting the Keep Swimming theme to BTS's own journey over the years. The phrase seemed to resonate deeply with people who had followed the group through countless milestones, challenges, and achievements. Some interpreted it as a message about perseverance. Others believed it represented growth and moving forward regardless of obstacles. Whatever the intended meaning might be, one thing was clear: the message was already working. Fans from around the world were sharing personal stories about how BTS had helped them continue moving forward during difficult moments in their own lives. The theme quickly became more than a slogan. It became a source of emotional connection between the group and the people who support them. The involvement of all 7 members made the anticipation even greater. Whenever BTS prepares for a major event as a complete group, every member brings a unique energy and perspective that shapes the final experience. Kim Namjoon, known globally as RM, has often been viewed as the intellectual compass of BTS. Fans immediately began wondering whether the Festa concept contained hidden symbolism connected to themes of reflection, growth, and renewal. RM's ability to weave meaningful narratives into BTS projects has consistently elevated the group's creative output, and many ARMY members expected his influence to be present throughout the event. Kim Seokjin, known as Jin, also became a major topic of discussion among fans gathering at the beach. Known for balancing humor and sincerity, Jin has a unique ability to create memorable moments that resonate long after an event ends. Many ARMY members recall previous Festa celebrations where his presence brought both laughter and unexpected emotional depth. Fans speculated that he would once again play a central role in creating unforgettable memories. Min Yoongi, known as Suga, carries a reputation for transforming personal experiences into powerful artistic messages. His contributions to BTS projects often introduce layers of meaning that become clearer over time. As fans discussed the Keep Swimming concept, many pointed out that perseverance and resilience are themes frequently associated with SUGA's work. The connection seemed almost impossible to ignore. Jung Ho-seok, known worldwide as J-Hope, became another focal point of conversation. His optimism and stage presence have long served as a source of energy within BTS. Fans gathering at Haeundae Beach repeatedly mentioned how his positivity aligns naturally with a theme centered on continuing forward. The possibility of seeing J-Hope perform in a setting connected to the ocean and the Keep Swimming concept generated enormous excitement. For Jimin, the significance felt especially personal. Busan is home. Every mention of Haeundae carried memories of his early years before global fame transformed his life forever. Fans visiting the city frequently discussed stories he had shared throughout the years about growing up in Busan. The possibility of Festa taking place in an environment connected to those memories added an emotional dimension that resonated deeply with ARMY. The same was true for Jungkook. As the youngest member of BTS, Jungkook's connection to Busan has always been an important part of his story. Fans arriving from different countries visited landmarks associated with his hometown experiences, hoping to feel closer to the environment that helped shape him before he became one of the most recognizable performers in the world. Meanwhile, Kim Tae-ryung, known as V, remained at the center of countless fan discussions. His artistic approach to music, visuals and storytelling has consistently influenced BTS projects in unexpected ways. Many ARMY members speculated that the aesthetic elements of Festa 2026 could carry traces of his creative vision, especially given the picturesque setting of Haeundae Beach. As afternoon turned into evening, the energy throughout Busan showed no signs of slowing down. Crowds continued growing, social media engagement accelerated, videos filmed from nearby buildings accumulated millions of views. The city itself seemed to be operating on BTS time. Then came a moment that sent excitement to an entirely new level. Several witnesses reported seeing movement within restricted production zones near the beachfront area. Although details remained limited, the reports spread rapidly through fan communities. Some believed rehearsals might already be underway. Others suggested camera testing was taking place. A few claimed they had heard music in the distance, though none of these accounts could be independently verified. What mattered most was the reaction. Hope exploded across the fandom. The possibility that preparations had entered a new phase instantly became the dominant topic online. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know the same thing. How big would Festa 2026 actually be? If the scale of the preparations was any indication, the answer could be larger than anyone expected. Yet the most fascinating detail had nothing to do with stages, cameras, lighting equipment, or production schedules. It was the atmosphere. Despite the enormous crowds, fans repeatedly described a feeling of unity spreading throughout the area. Strangers exchanged stories. International visitors helped one another navigate the city. People shared food, recommendations, and memories connected to BTS. The gathering felt less like a crowd, and more like a global family reunion. And as darkness settled over Haeundae Beach, one thing became increasingly clear. Something significant was approaching. Something capable of turning Festa 2026 into one of the defining moments of BTS's next chapter. But the biggest surprise of the day had not happened yet. Because hidden within the preparations was a small detail that many people initially overlooked. A detail that would soon send ARMY into complete meltdown and change the entire conversation surrounding Festa 2026. Watch until the end, because one small detail in this moment can change everything. As night settled over Haeundae Beach, many people expected the excitement to gradually fade. Instead, the exact opposite happened. The crowds remained, the conversations intensified, and the speculation surrounding BTS Festa 2026 reached an entirely new level. Throughout the evening, thousands of ARMY members continued gathering near designated viewing areas surrounding the beachfront. Some sat together on the sand sharing memories of BTS's journey over the years. Others refreshed social media feeds every few seconds searching for new updates. International visitors who had traveled thousands of miles seemed determined to stay awake for as long as necessary. Everyone felt the same thing. Something important was unfolding. The most fascinating aspect of the entire situation was how quickly the city itself had embraced the moment. Local businesses decorated storefronts with purple displays. Cafes created BTS-inspired menu items. Restaurants welcomed visitors from around the world. Hotel lobbies became meeting points for fans exchanging stories about concerts, albums, and life-changing experiences connected to BTS. For one day, Busan felt like the center of the BTS universe, and Haeundae Beach had become its heartbeat. Then came the detail that completely changed the conversation. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, staff members working near the production area were seen transporting several large props and visual installations featuring ocean-inspired designs. While no official explanation was provided, fans immediately connected the imagery to the KEEP SWIMMING theme. Within minutes, social media exploded. Posts discussing waves, water, movement, and growth began trending across multiple platforms. Theories multiplied by the second. Some believed Festa 2026 would tell the story of BTS's journey, from uncertain beginnings to global superstardom. Others suggested the event would focus on the future rather than the past. A growing number of fans started believing that Keep Swimming represented a message not only from BTS to ARMY, but also from ARMY back to BTS. The symbolism felt powerful, and the timing felt intentional. After years of achievements, challenges, transitions, and personal growth, BTS appeared ready to begin another chapter. What made this possibility especially emotional was the involvement of all 7 members. For RM, the concept seemed perfectly aligned with his reputation as a thoughtful storyteller. Fans frequently pointed out that themes involving self-discovery, resilience, and forward momentum have appeared throughout his creative work. Many believed his influence could be woven deeply into the overall message of Festa 2026. For Jin, the occasion represented another opportunity to connect with fans through sincerity and warmth. His ability to transform large-scale events into personal experiences has always been one of his greatest strengths. ARMY members gathering in Busan repeatedly mentioned how much they hoped to see his signature humor balanced with heartfelt moments. SUGA's presence also carried special significance. His story has long represented determination and perseverance. Fans often describe his career as proof that obstacles can become stepping stones. Because of that, many ARMY members felt that the Keep Swimming concept reflected themes closely associated with his personal journey. J-Hope naturally became linked to the idea of optimism. Few artists embody positivity the way he does. As fans discussed potential performances and messages connected to Festa, many imagined J-Hope bringing energy, encouragement, and hope to every aspect of the celebration. The connection between his personality and the event's theme felt almost effortless. For Jimin, emotions were running particularly high. Every corner of Busan seemed connected to memories. Every street carried meaning. Every familiar landmark reminded fans that one of the world's biggest stars once walked these same paths as an ordinary young dreamer with extraordinary ambitions. The thought of Jimin returning to a hometown environment for such a meaningful event touched countless hearts. The same could be said for Jungkook. Many ARMY members described the situation as coming full circle. From his early days in Busan to becoming a global icon, Jungkook's journey has inspired millions. Seeing preparations for Festa take place in a city connected to his roots created a sense of nostalgia that resonated across the fandom. Then there was V. Known for his artistic perspective and ability to create unforgettable visual moments, Taehyung became the focus of countless discussions about what fans might eventually see. The natural beauty of Haeundae Beach seemed perfectly suited to the kind of emotional and cinematic atmosphere often associated with his creative style. Together, all 7 members represented something larger than any individual achievement. They represented a story, a journey, a connection that continues to unite people across continents. That connection became increasingly visible as the night progressed. Fans from different countries sang BTS songs together. Others exchanged handmade gifts. Some shared personal stories about how BTS music had helped them overcome difficult periods in life. Language barriers disappeared. Cultural differences disappeared. What remained was a shared appreciation for 7 artists whose influence had reached every corner of the world. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, preparations appeared to continue. Lighting tests were reportedly visible from certain locations. Equipment movement continued throughout the evening. Production staff remained active. Each small development strengthened the belief that something enormous was being prepared. Yet perhaps the most remarkable part of the day was not the scale of the production. It was the emotion. The atmosphere surrounding Haeundae Beach felt different from a typical entertainment event. There was excitement, there was anticipation, but there was also gratitude. Many fans spoke about how long they had waited for moments like this, how many years they had spent supporting BTS, how many memories they had built along the way. For them, Festa 2026 was more than a celebration. It was a reminder of everything the journey had meant. As midnight approached, the crowd slowly began to thin, but the energy remained. Social media activity continued at record levels. Videos from Busan accumulated millions of views. Photos spread around the world. News outlets increased coverage. And one message appeared repeatedly across countless posts. Something special is coming. The scale of the preparations suggested that Festa 2026 could become one of the most ambitious celebrations BTS has ever created. The setting was iconic, the theme was meaningful, the anticipation was unprecedented, and the emotional connection between BTS and ARMY felt stronger than ever. As Haeundae Beach finally grew quieter, and the lights of Busan reflected across the water, one final image remained in the minds of fans everywhere. The ocean. Constantly moving, never stopping, always continuing forward. Perhaps that was the true meaning hidden behind Keep Swimming. Not just a festa theme, not just an event concept, but a message. A reminder from BTS that no matter how difficult the journey becomes, no matter how many obstacles appear, the most important thing is to keep moving forward. And if the scenes unfolding in Busan are any indication, BTS and ARMY are preparing to swim into one of the most unforgettable chapters of their story together.